Morning, Steve here in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, happy Tuesday. It's Mardi Gras in New Orleans and Carnival in Brazil, so everybody should have a fun day today. So as far as the markets are concerned, grain's a little bit easier overnight. There's an old saying at the Board of Trade that you can feed a bear market once a month, but you have to feed a bull market twice a day. And so we're still waiting for news on the U.S. and China trade deal. China revised down their forecast of their GDP growth from 6.5% to somewhere between 6 and 6.5%. So I still think that actual growth is probably less than that. And I think that that would be one reason why they would want to come in and sign a deal. We're still continuing to hear talk that a $30 billion ag deal is part of the overall deal, which they would come in and buy various ag products, including soybeans, corn, maybe wheat, and maybe some ethanol. So all those markets could use a shot in the arm. Again, I believe that if we do get a deal and it's signed and the market rallies, it's for farmers a good place to sell. But long term, this could help U.S. farming if China comes in and buys $30 billion worth of ag goods on an annual basis. Weather-wise, cold in the U.S., temperatures should moderate, but the long-term maps show heavy snows across the northern part of the Midwest and cold temperatures returning through the second week in March through March 19th. So that's not a good forecast to get crops starting to be planted. It's not a good logistics forecast, especially in the northern Midwest, and not a good forecast for the river conditions that are trying to move barges up and down the Mississippi River. South America, weather looks good. On Friday, we'll have a USDA report. When you look at the numbers, it doesn't look like much change in U.S. carryout, world carryout. The only thing that might change is a slight drop in the Brazil soybean crop. So the report is not expected to have much of an impact on prices. And again, we go back to weather and whether or not we get a deal soon or later. We did see that the EPA has put out some initial language on expanding use of E15 during the calendar season across the U.S., and we'll see if that has any impact on corn demand. So again, when we look at yesterday's export inspections, beans and wheat running behind the pace to meet the USDA numbers, while corn's still running ahead. So we'll have to kind of watch and see if this deal adds to those numbers, or if the deal is delayed enough to actually USDA might lower some of the export numbers. So again, a little bit lower trade overnight, and it's Mardi Gras, it's Carnival. Have a good day. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.